Holden's trying to execute a mail time here. We got no Ricky and Dan's in Vegas. So Dan, it's mail time! Look at that. Dan just hung up on me. Taylor, what's the first time we went through the app?
It was conceptualized like 2 months after I started, like about 2 years ago.
We've been working on the app for a long time. I think with everything that Ghost does, we're a little bit of a perfectionist, and I think we've also been simultaneously updating the website and loyalty programs too, which obviously is all fed through the app as well. So it's like every time we make a change here, we gotta make one here. It's kind of like chicken and the egg with the app. But I think we're getting close, adding some final tweaks to a project called Ghost Labs, which we teased literally from the inception of the brand that ultimately never got there on the first kind of pass on the website, but I think it's going to be a nice feature and an app exclusive, along with product launches, promotions that we'll do exclusively on the app, and then just overall a better mobile experience, I think. Excited to run through this. Along the top nav, you've got news, which would give you, I guess, more context surrounding upcoming product launches and stuff. Straight up, just like a news feed of basically everything that's happening. It goes from product launches to content to events, which will be shareable, and you can turn on notifications. And then I guess next tab over would give you the in stocks. So basically the thought process there would be everything readily available on our site. Upcoming would specifically provide basically a calendar of upcoming launches. Some of those might be also launching on the website itself, or these could be exclusive to the app. We have early access on our website, but we could also potentially do like, a week before it drops in the app or something like that.
Those white rectangles up top that say like reward points balance, status qualifying points earned, is there any way we could put like scroll arrows or like those black lines that show that there's multiple?
I didn't even know that went left to right there. Everything looks great. Very minor changes, if any, to this point. I know that we're all anxious to get this app out there, and I think we'd like to do so as quick as possible. So I think we talked through the other day with Dan like 1 or 2 options from a pattern standpoint. Obviously, we've toyed around with the idea for labs for a long time, but I think it allows us to play off some maybe more creative or out there concepts from even a powder or even like apparel or merch, like do some crazy and if people want to actually see it come to life and we make them and then they love it, maybe it does come back, or maybe it is. That's kind of the purpose of this is to let the Ghost community decide if the product's made and ultimately if it exists, if it stays around. The new load screen for you, so we'll swap that out. Maybe we can make these final tweaks. We'll get that product uploaded in the back end and see if maybe we can review this again next week and put the stamp of approval on it and circle a launch date. All right, thanks, dude. Appreciate you walking us through, and I promise we're getting close to the finish line on this. All right, guys. See you later. Sick.
To be continued.
To be continued. Coming soon.
What's up, boys? What's up, Dan?
I got all the cool people here.
Mario, fantastic looking hair on that guy.
Great
Great hair. I know. Makes me want to do it.
Every time I see the Vegas office, I'm like, I gotta fill that place with furniture and blinds.
You gotta order some window treatments, man.
I like that he said window treatments.
You taught me well.
Treatments.
Tell me about that eye of yours, you know what I'm saying?
Did you just wink at me? Somebody time-stamped when you winked at me in last week's video. Somebody commented that, I clicked it, and it went right to Dan's wink. Dan's taking some Swedish fish.
I want to know a fun fact about this.
Holden's trying to execute a mail time here. We got no Ricky and Dan's in Vegas. And we've got 1 box. So Dan, it's mail time! Look at that. Dan? Dan just hung up on me. God damn it. Oh my God.
I mean, look, dude, if you're gonna be Ricky, I'm gonna be me. I'm gonna hang up on you.
Wow. Anyway, I think we've got some apparel in here. I will say, has been a struggle to get with everything that's going on in the rest of the country right now. This was argued, I think this might have been one of your favorite drops from last year. Definitely one of the Ghost community's favorite drops. Ghost Hockey Club V2. We're bringing back the original OG design on like the heathered gray.
I think we probably had to set a record. Like someone needs to verify this. I think we must have set a record for like merch apparel sales for a men's league hockey team. Like a beer league team, glorified beer league. I think we're crushing it on the merch. This is actually isn't this a V1?
That's a V1, yeah. That was the charcoal. How about this color?
That's sick. That is filth.
That is filth.
I would like 4, please.
We did 2 colors last year, swapped out the red and black this year. We're doing like a gold and orange colorway as well. So that's the classic design from last year, but did some long sleeves in like the simplified crest design. Came out sick. Left chest logo, and of course, black one as well. We also got a shaker of the month, a nice purple stainless steel shaker that is gonna drop with this as well. All of which is delayed because of the crazy weather all over the country. This thing's probably not gonna get here till Thursday, Friday, so it will drop this week. Fun fact, I haven't been on the ice in 5 months.
Yeah, I mean, fun fact, the Ghost team out here in Vegas is going to playoffs, and Ghost team Chicago is actually starting back up, I think, March 1st. Get back out there, Hughes.
I think it's about time for me to sharpen the blades, get back on the ice. Let's do this. Favorite moment on the Ghost YouTube channel that Holden's captured. Favorite moment on the ice since we started playing hockey.
Favorite moment on the channel, it's probably been introducing Mark Feldman, like the captain. I think he's like such a great friend of ours, and we owe him for getting us back into hockey. He actually called me initially with the idea for Ghost Hockey. I was in Shanghai, and he had been trying to get a hold of me, and he's like, dude, I have this idea, like, hockey's a big thing. I said, Mark, I know what you're gonna ask me, yes. But the caveat is, we get to get back on the ice.
Unofficial, official, full-time degenerate. We'll take this loss with grace. Tell you what I know. It tastes like I just became a legend, boys.
And now look, it's turned into an obsession, a healthy obsession, a big thing, I think, for us personally, which, look, when you start a company, you go through the ups and downs of any business. It's important to have some of those things, and I think it's just been awesome for the two of us. Most people don't know about a lot of these hockey games. They're like 10 p.m., 11 p.m. start time, so it actually works around a crazy schedule. So I'm personally very grateful for that, and a lot of that goes to Mark. So he's had some cool moments on the channel. Now, as far as like some of my other like favorite moments on the ice that maybe aren't on the channel, you're gonna have to change your gameplay, buddy, because there's some great clips via Live Barn, which like captures the ice of Husey just laying people out. There's been a couple other run-ins of Husey just laying people out, just exploding people.
Look, I think some of that is just due to my inability to skate or stop, for that matter. Favorite moment on the channel, I gotta say, honestly, it was probably the first game that we had in Vegas, because as Dan mentioned, like, he calls me pitching me on this, and I'm like, dude, what are you talking about? I haven't skated since I was 14 years old. And he's like, no, we're gonna go full pads, like, we're gonna buy all the stuff, and we're gonna play in men's league. So we cruise in the hockey shop, right? We literally go to the guy, we need everything. Get on the ice one time for a stick and puck, fly out to Vegas, and we film it, and it was pitiful.
We got shellacked.
Seen better days. Dan and I could barely skate, let alone play in a hockey game. We had no business being on the ice that night. My favorite moment on the ice that actually I don't think was on the channel either, or maybe it was to a degree, was when I grew out the stash, we played in the tournament, we won the tournament, and I hoisted the trophy to then drop it and shatter it on the ice.
No, in the front there, back there. Oh! Get that! It's shattered. I knew I should have held on to it. I knew it.
That was a fun tournament. Truthfully, like, hockey in a weird way, obviously it spurred some apparel and spurred some fun for us, and like kind of a way to like turn off a little bit, especially like late night.
Only hour and a half a week or whatever that I'm not like on my phone or in my email.
But as we mentioned or teased last week, it's potentially birthing some new product innovation on the Ghost side as well, which is really cool. It's kind of crazy how that comes all full circle from just one conversation, but Ghost hydration.
Yeah, I mean, dude, it's funny too. Like, it's funny to see some of our peers in the industry, if I can go here for a sec, and as their companies have grown, they've gotten private jets and exotic cars. And for me, who, you know, like, look, I grew up with no freaking money. I couldn't afford to play hockey, especially pads and ice time. It's not cheap. Like, for me, it's been like, hey, Ryan, let's get on the ice. Like, that's been our thing. So
let's play video games.
We'll save the Lambos for another day. I'm just trying to score some goals, bro.
Warzone dubs and hat tricks.
Look, we're simple people.
It's literally all we've done for the last year and a half is play hockey and play Warzone. Ghost Hockey Club. Maybe we'll bring Holden on the next trip out. Schedule it for Wednesday and I'll get back on the ice in Vegas. I think the only way I do this is to just jump into a game.
I mean, it's playoffs.
Oh, so you're saying Dan's like, you don't even have a roster spot right now. You haven't been on the ice in 5 months? I don't know about that.
I'll see what I can do. I'll talk to Mark and see what we put you back.
Give me on like line 4. I'll just be a bruiser. We'll save you a couple pieces, man, even though you're not in Chicago. All right, dude.
Peace.
Peace. Ghost Hockey Club. Truthfully, planning to drop this today, Wednesday, but with all the craziness, weather-wise, ice-wise, really throughout the entire country, it delayed all of our apparel and merch. We are gonna push the launch to Thursday, Friday time frame. A couple days delayed, but still working to get it out. So, Ghost Hockey Club V2, back on the ice.
What's up, dude?
Fresh Ghost Gamer flavors. We've tried these a couple times on the channel, but my man, Mr. Mail Time, is making his presence known in the office today. Ricky!
Yo!
Wanna mix some new gamer up?
Oh, Chandler hasn't seen me shake in a minute.
You haven't been here.
I know.
It's good to have you back, man.
Thanks, man. Glad to be back.
Do you remember how many ounces of water to put in these? Do you need any help? Nat, you might have to come out here and assist my man
8
Ricky.
ounces, right?
We've been trying these on the channel. You haven't given these a go yet.
I have an idea what it is, so. Sonic flavors.
Ghost Gamer's gonna get a lot of new flavors this year. Starting with 2 flavors from Sonic that we've been trying on the channel. Obviously the cherry limeade and our first ocean water drop in any Ghost product, but specifically with Ghost Gamer as well. So we'll let Ricky give it a try. Let's do it. Not that that matters. You're looking real weird pouring those out. All right, where do you wanna go first, Ricky?
Cherry lime, let's go. Cheers, boys. Oh, yeah.
So Ghost Gamer is one of, I think, my favorite products, and I love all the flavor. Like the flavor system works really well on the base. This is a money Sonic cherry
really
limeade. First time trying ocean water. Have you had an ocean water?
I have, on the regular. This is my first time trying Gamer.
So I'm curious to hear your feedback then.
Okay, cheers.
Cheers, boys.
Let it sink in. Come on.
Oof. Dude, I can see that got chills.
Kind of caught me by surprise because I wasn't expecting it to be so good, but it actually rivals cherry limeade for me.
Yeah.
First 2 Ghost Gamer drops a year. It's kind of actually crazy, you know, last year launching that product and seeing you flash all the way back to, you know, 2-3 years ago, us playing zombies in WeWork. How are they still getting me?
Ryan.
Dude, I have 12 bullets. What do you want me to do this guy?
Face Ryan.
Game Face Ryan was born. To see how far not just Ghost has come as a brand, but how far the gaming community has come, specifically the Ghost gaming community with the launch of Ghost Gamer, everything that we're doing on Twitch, which is mind-blowing. Yeah. The fact that we were playing zombies on a couch in WeWork to now streaming in front of a bunch of people on a weekly basis is crazy. You get a lot of credit for that. What do we got going on Twitch? Why don't you give us a little bit of plans for Twitch?
Well, we have Legends play. A lot of the Legends have asked us to, play some Warzone with us. And so we gave them an opportunity, which is Legends play. The only way you can sign up is if you join our Discord. Every month we select 4 Legends to play with us throughout the month, and we rock out and we dance.
It's a good time. Sometimes Dan and I are on there. Sometimes it's basically anybody from the Ghost community, right? Playing with other Legends from the Ghost community. So it's pretty cool, especially how that's been organically built on our Twitch. But a lot of times these people jump on, they're actually really good and
really
way better than us. So a lot of times they're carrying us on Legends play, but it's been fun. It's been fun connecting with more of the Ghost gaming community. It's cool that we're able to stream every week and play with them. So this week we're jumping on again. And then Warzone Wednesday, been a big part since day one. That was kind of the first, I think,
This is the first
streaming
thing, yeah. That's the
thing
first
that
thing
we've
we
done.
did.
A lot of the Ghost, family that's been with us from day one has jumped on, and a lot of people that weren't even playing video games or on Twitch maybe a couple years ago started streaming. So it's been cool to catch up because we haven't been able to do a lot of the live events and stuff. So,
So this is our 32nd week of Warzone Wednesday. It's a lot of Warzone.
in 32 weeks, Ricky still can't figure out how to play Warzone.
You kind of crack under pressure.
I am
Warzone
bad.
Wednesday. It is not your thing. It's been cool to see grow, and it's going to be even cooler to watch this year as we really, start cranking out some flavors and continuing to really put the pedal down on the Ghost gaming community. So game on.
Game on.
2021. All
Let's
gas.
go. No breaks.
He just looked me dead in the eyes and goes, no breaks. Great job, Ricky.
I